Welcome back, Transfer Jacks. This is the Transfer Talks podcast. My name is Cora Brown, and I am a Transfer Jack peer mentor here at NAU. Today, we have a lovely guest joining us today to share their Transfer Jack experience.
I'm Kaylie. I'm a senior here at NAU. I've been here for 2 years, and it's been a great experience so far. I'm originally from Glendale, Arizona, so I'm not far from home. And yeah, I'm excited to be here.
Is it in Glendale where they just had the Super Bowl?
Yeah,
Oh.
yeah, I live right over there.
Wow, I bet the traffic was crazy.
Yeah, I'm sure it was.
Yeah. So welcome. We're so
Thank
glad
you.
to have you here. We're happy that you're here to explain your stories and your experience been here so far. So I just have a few questions for you. What is your favorite transfer event that you've been to?
I went to several of the Taco Tuesdays. They were always fun events because there wasn't like a ton of people there all the time, but that's what kind of made it fun is like I got to meet people in kind of a smaller setting, and I kind of like that. And we're all transfer students, so we all have at least one thing in common. And the first time I went to the Taco Tuesday, I met my peer mentor, who I'd only known through calls. Like I'd never seen her before. So I actually met her in person. So that was pretty cool. That was fun.
Yeah, nice. I love going to the events and working all the events. My favorite is also the Taco Tuesday because we get some of the food too, which is enjoyable. Have you ever been to our welcome event?
I don't think so. No.
Okay. Well, for you transfer students listening, highly recommend going to our welcome event. It's a great event to go to and a great way to play games and etc.
Oh, nice. Okay.
Feel free to stop by.
Yeah, definitely.
So, what is your favorite memory being at NAU so far?
Definitely my favorite memory was joining the new club on campus called Flaunt Drag Closet. I'm a drag performer. Like, I never would have thought I would do that. But my favorite memory specifically was the Halloween show, because it was my very first show. And as a drag performer, like, I never expected to do anything like that, but it was so fun. I put on a really good show. I was really proud of myself. And I met a lot of other performers, too, through the club. And this weekend, we're having our very first show of February. We're having a Black History Month party called Club Renaissance. So that'll be really fun. And I'm hosting it. That'll be my first hosting gig.
And where's it going to be at?
It's going to be at the IMQ. Yeah, from 8 to midnight. Yeah. So in that like little area to the right side of the IMQ, that's where we're setting up.
Well,
yeah.
That is fantastic, and I'm going to have to definitely stop by.
Yeah, definitely do that.
I'd love to see that.
Of course.
Okay, so I just have a few more questions for you.
Sure.
What was your experience like at your previous school?
So I went to Glendale Community College first, and it was not as different from high school as I was expecting. I guess when I went to community college, I expected it to be kind of like a university for whatever reason. I guess that was kind of the mentality that I had about college in general. But really, community college felt like 2 extra years of high school. And it wasn't like the best experience because it's so different. It's like I have classmates who could be, they're like as old as my parents. And I'm like, wait, what? It was harder to make friends there. It was harder to get involved. There wasn't as much to get involved in. But transferring to a university was honestly the best decision I made because it was so different. But at the same time, it made me kind of aware of like what college is like too, in like the academic sense. So it did prepare me, but university is more fun. There's all kinds of events here. I didn't really get that at GCC, but that transition has been like the best part of it is just going to the events and getting involved and being around people that are also my age and stuff like that. But yeah.
I would have to completely agree. When I went to my community college, Trucking Meadow Community College in Reno, Nevada, the vibe was not there. Let's just say that.
Yeah.
It was very different, and I had the exact same idea of like, it kind of just feels like college 2.0, but you're allowed to leave whenever you want to.
Right, exactly.
And coming to NAU and being a part of this university, like made me open my eyes. It's like, oh, like there's a lot of events, there's many clubs. Well, I think back in my community college, I think there was only like 4 to 5 clubs.
Right. So, GCC was a little weird because they had clubs that were temporary clubs. So they only lasted a certain amount of time. Yeah, like the writing commons club, which only lasted through November, and I went to that, and it was really weird. It was so like, well, why do we do this all semester? It was just during November, like during NaNoWriMo, so that was all it was, and then it ended. And I'm like, well, where did it go? I want it back. You know, it was weird.
And now that being here, like you can start your own club.
Right, yeah.
And clubs go all year long as long as you do the requirements.
Yes.
Yes. Okay. So what is one piece of advice that you would like to give to an incoming transfer student?
I would say get involved, because community colleges they're kind of set up more for people who want to at least get started in a career they want, or maybe they're interested in something. That's why the age ranges vary. You know, I had classmates who were in their 50s, you know, so it's like they're taking one class and they're just interested in it. There's not many clubs, but when you come to university, there's just so much opportunity, so much to do. So I would absolutely recommend to get involved. I mean, I'm doing something that I've never even thought of doing, which was drag. So, I mean, opportunities are endless, honestly.
You're very, very right about that.
Yes.
I highly recommend transfer students to get involved and also meet with their peer Jack mentor or their transfer Jack mentor. I misspoke. I'm so sorry about that. Because we are here to help you. And I know coming to a new university, it's quite hard to get adjusted and to understand like what requirements you have to do for your degree course, what kind of classes you should be. And that's where the Transfer Jack program comes in and helps too.
Yeah, definitely.
And also shows you what kind of clubs and events are out there.
Yeah.
So, okay, now we've gotten to our this or that NAU edition. So pretty much I'm going to say this or that that's related to campus or NAU related, and you tell me which one's your favorite and why.
Okay.
The dub or the hotspot?
Ooh. I'm going to say the hotspot. I spent the most time there, but like it has its pros and cons compared to the dub. It does. But I would say the hotspot, yeah.
What's its pros and cons?
The grilled cheese sandwiches.
The
grilled cheese at the dub are always so hard. I don't know why. But the Union, I don't know, their food can be a little bit better, but also that's where the tours go. And the tours can kind of get in the way, and you're like, there's nowhere to sit, and there's no food out. But yeah, I would go with the hotspot, yeah.
I would have to agree with you on the hotspot. I enjoy having like a buffet style and just going like at 7 o'clock in the morning, getting like 16 donuts, which I know is not healthy, but you know, who's gonna stop me?
Right.
So, okay, so NAU gold or NAU blue?
Ooh. I have more blue, but I like gold more. I wish I had more gold. I'm gonna say gold. Yeah, I like gold, yeah.
I like gold too.
Yeah.
I find this one very hard because I like gold and blue too.
Yeah, right.
So North Campus or South Campus?
North Campus. I feel that's where everything is. You know, South Campus is like, it feels like it's more for upperclassmen, which I am, but it's like I've never had a class over there. I don't really go to the dub that much. It's like everything's right here on the pedway, like at the hotspot. It's all right here.
Oh man, I'm gonna have to disagree with you on that.
Really?
I have all my classes on South Campus.
Oh wow. Okay.
So I would get out of the business building and then go directly and get Starbucks.
Okay.
It's just right there for my class.
Right there,
but that's the only reason why. Minus that, North Campus because of the dub and many more different activities and meetings up here. So morning classes or evening/afternoon classes?
Absolutely morning classes. I can't stand having evening classes because I just want it all done by like noon or by 11. That's usually what, like ever since I've been here, my classes have been from like 8 a.m. to like 11 and I'm done. And I'm like, oh, this is so nice. This is so convenient. But like evening classes, I don't like the waiting before. Like that's so frustrating for me.
I have to completely agree with you on that. When I had classes in the evening, I'd wake up and be like, oh, I have all day to do my homework. I'll do it after I get out of class at like 7 o'clock at night. I'm like, done.
No.
Not doing it. So the Union or HLC for studying?
Ooh, the Union. I do like going to the IMQ, that little lounge area. That's a really nice area because I like a comfy spot and they have like couches in there. It's really convenient. Yeah.
I have to agree with you on the Union. Sun or snow?
Sun. Oh my god. I can't with the snow right now. I was just like complaining about it with my roommate. I'm like, no, I don't want the snow anymore. I almost slipped on ice this morning. I'm like, no, I want the sun. I want it to be warm. And I love the summertime. Even in Arizona when it's like 125,000 degrees.
I have to completely agree with you on that too. For those who don't know, Flagstaff is experiencing a lot of snow lately. I think last night we got over 8 inches of snow, and it is a pain in the butt.
Yes.
So completely agree with the sunshine, and it needs to be warmer. It's going to be negative 1 degrees tonight.
Oh my god.
So fall or winter?
Fall. It's not too cold, not too warm, and the fashion is cuter. I like fall fashion. I don't like winter fashion because it's just bundling up and wearing like 13 shirts and like 4 jackets. That's what it feels like at least. So I would go with fall.
I have to agree with you on that. Yeah. I think taking like fall pictures are a lot more fun than winter pictures because it's so cold.
Right.
So which one is your favorite semester? Fall semester or spring semester?
I've always had better experiences in fall semester. That's when everything is like just starting. It's like a clean slate, I feel like, from like summer break. Like it was this whole time of like not doing anything really and then going back to school. I love fall. Spring is just more of like, can we wrap this up? Like that's how it feels all the time. It's like, come on, let's be done. Thank you. You know, like move on.
Let's get the semester over.
Yeah.
I agree with you on that too. Homecoming or family weekend?
Homecoming, because they have the homecoming parade or the carnival. Yeah, and I went to like the parade I keep saying parade, the carnival with my roommates, my friends. My sister used to go up here, so I went with her too on the rides. And I love the axe throwing. They have a lot of axe throwing here. I think that's such a unique like thing to Flagstaff, and I'm like, ooh, I love this. I'm like learning technique and stuff. It was fun.
They're teaching you to be a true Louie.
Yes, literally.
Okay, well that concludes our this and that section. Thank you so much for joining us and sharing your story and experience with us.
Yeah, thank you for having me. This was fun.